with Scientology, I looked at people like Tom Cruise and John Travolta, the poster boys. Scientology is like a public relations martyrdom for them. It's not like a help to their career. And people laugh at them for that reason. And I thought there must be something that they get out of it. And there are a lot of varying things. For one thing, of course, they're movie stars and they get treated like, Adam and Eve or something. But John Travolta, we suspect is gay, right? Mm-hmm. And so, but in Scientology, that is a low form. Right. And he had his first movie. It was filmed in Mexico, and it happened that one of the women who was an actress befriended him and treated him with some auditing, which is Scientology form of therapy. And often one of the goals is to leave your body during this experience and have past lives and so on. But he had an out-of-body experience, and after that, he was hooked. He was in a Scientology class, and the teacher said, Johnny is up for a role in this show called Welcome Back, Kotter, and we just want to make sure that he gets it. So NBC Studios is in that direction, so focus your energy that, John Travolta is going to get the role, and he got the role. And that was evidence for him. And Tom Cruise, like a lot of young actors, they come to Hollywood. They may not have gotten out of high school. Mm-hmm. They're young. They're looking for a way to get into the business. They line up. There really is a central casting. So they go to stand in line at central casting, and Scientology people would come down and hand out brochures saying, looking for an agent, how to get ahead, come to the Celebrity Center on Friday night. And they're desperate for help. And they see some people like Tom Cruise who claim to have been advanced because of what they learned in Scientology. And I'm not saying they didn't learn anything. Jerry Seinfeld, for instance, took this personality course, and he credits it for helping him in his career, although he didn't get sucked in. Rock Hudson went to Scientology and then left because they wouldn't let him out of the auditing room because he wanted to fill his parking meter. So he almost got in, but had it not been...
William Burroughs in London trafficked in it, and then they wanted money, so he was like, I'm out.
Leonard Cohen. So many people were drawn to it, and
is
only
it that
few...
it gives you a kind of scientific patina on kind of personality development and a structure?
Well, there are a lot of different courses, but the thing I think that the glue for young people, bear in mind, when they go to Hollywood, their classmates are going to law school or getting jobs and this sort of thing. They're advancing through, and they're in Hollywood eating dog food and trying to get, something going. And they feel terribly inadequate about how schooled they are, how educated they are. Scientology says you vault over that. You can control people. You can cause them to like you. You can achieve great things. You don't need college. You don't need these kinds of skills. We'll give you more than the world can offer. One of my observations about religion is that the fact that a religion might be absurd, like what we were talking about, you think that would be destructive, but actually it creates a wall around the community. All you have to do to get into this community is say you believe it, and you get into a community of like-minded people. And this occurred to me when people would tell me, well, we believe this or we believe that. I finally heard the word we and realized that's the most important word in that sentence.
Yeah. That's an excerpt from my podcast, The Reason Interview with Nick Gillespie. If you want to see more excerpts, go here. And if you want to see the full Q&A, go here.